Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody. Let everybody get a chance to come on in, and we can get started. Protest on the rise. I hope I said that right. Spelled it right. Hello, hello, everybody. Come on. I got one watching. One. I'm gonna kind of wait around for everybody to hop on. Hmm, Three. I got three. This ain't gonna be long today, family. I just want to kind of hop on, check on everybody, talk about some interesting topics about this COVID-19 that's on the news right now. I got three in here now. Let me give it a few more minutes. While I do that, I'll be looking for my little news report. I closed it down. 1 second. I got four. Hey, daughter of Zion. Hey, how you doing? Gatherer of the nations. Hello. I'm gonna wait around to see who is on. Let me see. What is this COVID-19 thing on here? I can't see my numbers. All right, let me see if I can close this out. Oh, nope, I don't want that. Hold on. Okay, all right. Hello, all. Hello. Okay, come on in, family. Come on in. I got five watching. I'm gonna give a few more minutes for everybody to come on in here. How is everyone this evening? My days are off. Um, I'll wait till everybody get on. I'm looking for a news report I want to kind of talk about real quick. What's up, Shalom? Red letter. What's up? Hello, Tawana. Darnell, Shalom or Shalom or Salam. Hello, all. Salama. I've never said that. I mostly say Shalom. Let's see. I'm trying to get this little
Is
news
your agency
report.
using WordPress to build websites? That's like carving a chicken.
Hold on, y'all.
Check it out. These viral quiz funnel
I'm trying to get my little news
Is your
report
agency
together.
using WordPress to build websites? That's like carving a chicken with a handsaw.
There we go. Hold on, y'all.
If you have faith in science.
All right, get my little news report. Who I got in here today? This evening. What's up, all? What's up? What's going on? Lamar, shalom. Anthony, shalom. How's everybody doing this evening? This late hour, I'm up late. I can't sleep right now. My whole sleeping pattern is off. Whose sleeping pattern's off? Question. Hit one if you can hear me. I'm trying some new headphones out. So hit one if you can hear me. Hello, Anthony. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Hey, David, I'm good. How are you? Thanks, y'all, for the one. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. All right. Cam to player. I hope I'm saying it right. Hello. All right, family. All right. Okay, we can get started. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's good. Few things I want to talk about. I don't want to keep y'all long. Don't want to keep everybody long. How's everybody doing? Okay, so family. First, I want to say hello. How's everybody? Now, welcome to Let's Talk with Sister E. Let me say that first. So, I want to. All right, we got 11. What's up, family? David, what's up? Let's see who we got out here. So, family, have y'all been keeping up? Let's first talk about what's going on in the Israelite community and the Christian community. And then after that, I'm gonna kind of talk about what's going on as far as COVID-19. I ran across a kind of a news report. Well, not news, but yeah, it was something I saw on YouTube. that was very interesting. But it's one particular part I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make mention to um, before it starts because it's funny, and this has to do with COVID-19. But let me let everybody know with what's going on in our community. I'll shout out to Berean, Teotw, and all the brothers that was on the panel today. If you all did not catch an awesome opportunity or a treat, Berean put together a beautiful panel of men that were Israelite and were Christian. I still call them Israelite. They just don't want to claim it. But but they came together and kind of started building and talking. I caught the tail end of it because I was working on something that has to do with an upcoming show. But when I got on, the guys were very nice. On the panel was Teotw. They had Teotw Ministries up there. I think Majors was up there for a second. I think I missed him. I didn't get the other guys' names, but I'm gonna put the link in the description. I want everybody to see this because these men, even though some of them did not agree, they were very respectful. Now, we're not talking about UA, I'm talking about Christian and Israelite, which really we all are. I mean, we all believe in one Messiah. It's just one identifies for far as nationality as being Israel, whereas the other one doesn't. But we all still believe in Christ. And we all believe in the same things when it comes to the faith. But the panel came together and these guys were so respectful. They they worked together, they've talked together. In fact, they were building before um the actual live went on. I'm kind of missed that one too. I hate I missed it, but I mean, it was just an awesome time in the Most High God to see our people come together and sit down and talk. And though you cannot agree on some aspects when it comes to the nationality part of it and history, you can still come together. So I applaud Berean for doing what he's doing. Um, his heart is just, can we just all talk to each other? Let me figure out where you're getting your sources from so we can do our research. So I applaud this brother for doing what he's doing. He's doing a great work for the Lord. He's doing what he can within his own power and his own time to make people come together and just talk. Let me get my water. Hold on, family. Hold on. Let me get my water. All right. Okay, I'm back. But he did something that, his peers, some of his peers need to take note of. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but I mean it because, like I said, the brother Brand did a great work. I mean, the end of it that I caught, the guys was just sitting there. And I think this is not going to be the end. There are going to be shalom, shalom. There are going to be other sessions with these brothers, and I'll be on the panel. And Berean up to his same antics with me, talking about, look at her, she back on here again. Yep, I'm gonna be back on there as well, causing trouble. I have to keep Berean on his toes. But I mean, it wasn't any arguing. It wasn't any insults. People wasn't there to slander each other. It was just, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, or let me look into it. And that's what I like. I wish that the UA community could have, and I'm not saying they wasn't affiliated, but I didn't see any of the faces from the UA community on the panel. But it was key. There were no insults on either side, because I will admit it, some people on our side can be a little bit extra, but and can bring insults as well. But these guys came to build, and they came to build with people like, again, the Teotw brothers were on the panel. In fact, let me let them know I'm live. They say I'll never tell them. Where is my phone? I left my phone in the other room. Hold on. Let me get my phone, y'all. Hold on. All right. All right, back. I need to get my phone so I can let them know I'm on here. But they came together to work, and you're right. They are adults. Adults are supposed to Atria. I can't I hope I pronounced it right. I know I didn't. And Tria, yeah, I hope I didn't mess it up too bad. But they came together and did what they were supposed to do as a body of believers. Nobody came up there to lie. Nobody came up there to slander anyone's name. You don't have to agree, but there is a way to disagree with someone. There's a way to conduct yourself in order to not kill your witness. We see it so much in these communities that now it's become a match of wits of who can insult the other the worst. A shout out to Berean though. He did an awesome job. Shout out to Teotw and all the guys that are on the panel. And like I said, I'm gonna put the description and I'm gonna put the link in the description. It was Anitria. Ah, thank you. But Anitria. Okay, that's a good. That's how you pronounce it. All right. But I'm gonna put the link in the description because this is the way you are supposed to build. Like I said, I didn't see anybody from the UA community in it, which is fine. But these are Christian men, Israelite Christian men coming together and coming to the table to talk. And they're not ashamed. They're not ashamed. And there was no, like I said, no slandering, no, insulting each other. They were just there to talk and talk through their belief system. Um, but and what they believe in far as history. So y'all keep them and Berean in your prayers because I know even with this, even though it is a blessing and there is going to be around another round of this, um, we also know that the enemy will come to kill, steal, and destroy the body of believers to keep them from coming together and talking. You know, this is a very good time right now. This is a very good time. Also be ready. I'm gonna have a very awesome show coming up this weekend. I won't tell you all what it's gonna be, who it's gonna be. You really don't. I don't think you know the person, but because he doesn't have a life, but he has had some experiences and some access to be able to see some things that we're not able to see unless we're over there in that country, which is Saudi Arabia, in that area. So he's going to provide some insight and some pictures and some information about some of the things he has seen that is a part of the awakening. Not only our people, but others know who we are. That's all I have to say. So be ready for that. It's going to be very interesting. And I plan to do that possibly the Friday or Saturday. So make sure your notification, if you have not subscribed to my page, please subscribe. If you have not hit the notification button, please hit the notification button so that you can get the notification when we have this conversation. Because again, I think this will be a treat for everybody to be able to see this. This guy can give us some insight to some of the things that we've been kind of, not necessarily questioning, but he can provide some good info, not even insight, proof. That's all I got to say. The guy I have on the panel, he's going to be able to provide some proof to some of the things that we've been talking about. So just stay tuned for that. Like I said, that will be either Friday or Saturday. So that's why I was late for Berean's thing, because I was kind of talking to him and we're getting together to kind of make sure that when we do this, we're on the same page. So just stay tuned for that. I think that's it. That's all I have right now. Just be ready. I think Dante is working on some stuff. Make sure that you all, if you haven't subscribed, which I think everybody has subscribed, Dante tell you they're gonna always have information coming out. But again, I want to applaud, like I said, these brothers, these men of God, men of Yah, that are standing up for righteousness and saying enough is enough. We have to talk. But it's building with individuals that want to build and come together. So that's my spiel on that one. Hey, Teotw, there go my bros. And we want to applaud these brothers, Teotw and Dante and these guys, Teotw brothers, Jacob and these guys, for the work that they've done. They've blessed us again, because a lot of us didn't get the amount of history they were able to give us history that we didn't really have access to, or give us, insight into this. They brought the heat. I want to say for the past, tell you how long has it been? It's been about what, 3-4 years y'all been doing this with YouTube. I think it's about 4 years. Y'all been doing this for a while, but it's been a blessing to watch them. So again, let's keep all these men of God in prayer, and that they continue, and that me and Berean don't argue on the live, because he keep trying my patience. Yeah, he do. He keep trying my patience, y'all. But I'm gonna be nice, long as he don't mute me. Now, if he mute me, I'm gonna unmute myself. Y'all know how I am with Berean. I try to act nice because my brother's there, but he tried me today, though, y'all. He for real tried me today. But I think that's what keeps everything, it's interesting. It's interesting. Because he had me on there. He thought I was his secretary. I said, wait a minute, when did I become your personal assistant? Every time I'm around Berean. Did you write that down? What? You didn't tell me I had to write. I don't even have a pen and paper next to me. And then he gonna play me like I'm slow. I said, you didn't provide no instructions. You just said, get on here when you get a chance. And then when I get on the panel, you say, can you please take these notes? I had to search for this. I'm like, I'm telling you, my intent is to have act right when I'm on the panel. I really do. My heart be in the right place in Berean. Ooh, me and Berean been like this ever since I met him. But like I said, he didn't mute me this time, but I'm waiting for it. He coming with it. But he can't mute me on my own channel. Nah. I like to give him a hard time, y'all. He be doing me. I'm not bothered about Berean. But now, changing the subject. Let's talk about this coronavirus and the lockdown end date. Now, let's talk about the protesters. I saw something on YouTube today, Sky News. And my concern is, I'm not even concerned. You're starting to see, yeah, Berean, no, I'm changing. I just saw Gathering of Nations said Berean also Israel. Yes, he's Israel. He know he Israel. He talking about he Cushite. I'm like, yeah, some of them was Israel as well, sir. He is. He's special. But back to the protesters. I saw something, and I want y'all to kind of look at it and just take notice of the temperament of some of these individuals, because one thing, family, we got to be careful of and be very aware of in the midst. Hey, Cindy, in the midst of all of this, there is a bit of racism. The the protesters almost look like the protesters from the 50s. And it's kind of concerning to me. Anytime I see a bunch of people that are patriotic, I start asking questions. So are you you love your country? How do you feel about us? So it looks a little, I don't want to say clannish, but it looks a little questionable. And I want the family to be very careful. Let me see. Let me pull this up. I want y'all to see this. Let's see. I'm going to take you to the page. Let me share my screen. Okay, family. Yeah, I think it's gonna lead to a civil war, but where we gonna be in the midst of this? I want to be out of here. Please let us get up out of here before they have a civil war, because yeah, that's where it's going. It's civil unrest, but you got two sides arguing amongst each other, one for it and one against it, and it's going to the point where they're ready to fight in the middle of the flow. So hold on. Thank you, gatherer. Get the likes up for me. Thank you. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I want y'all to see this, but I also want y'all to see something in this, and I'm gonna come back to it and bring it back to y'all's attention. It's a lot of Arctic Caucasian people, which I have no beef with, in the midst of this. But you're gonna see two black people in the window looking at them like, no, not today. I'm not involved in it. First, we scared of the germs. Two, we scared of police officers. The police is not, they're not gonna shoot them, but they'll shoot us. So we like, we'll catch you on the next go round. But just I want y'all to see this. This is interesting, but pay attention to the point when they take the camera to the black people in the window and how they looking. It's hilarious.
If you have faith in science, it might be hard to understand why people would gather like this while a deadly virus ravages America. Similar protests are happening across the country. Some people are here because of genuine fears about job losses and economic recession. Others are also here to push views on perennial American issues, always ready to voice their distrust in authority, disregarding the medical experts.
If asymptomatic people go back to work, they could infect other people who could die.
Okay, that's an interesting hypothesis.
It's a fact.
Yeah, sure it is.
You don't believe that? That's science. That's indisputable.
That's interesting. If they're asymptomatic, how do they know that they have it or don't have
Well,
it?
they don't. That's the point.
So it's mysterious. So it's just this thing that they're saying.
So what, is this all a big conspiracy theory?
It's your conspiracy theory.
Any organic element to this is being seized upon by conservative groups, using their nationwide networks to coordinate gatherings, making the sentiment seem bigger than the polls suggest.
Well, there may be 100 or so protesters here, and in similar small protests across the country, millions of Americans are staying at home, and they don't want restrictions to be lifted.
Most people know the virus itself.
Y'all, this is the point I'm talking about. Look at our people in the window looking like, I don't want to have. That caught me off guard when I saw that. I said, they look. I can only imagine what they saying, but let me go back to it. I'm sorry.
Will determine when normality can resume. These protests are being amplified by right-wing media and the president himself.
Virginia, arise! Liberate Virginia!
After Fox News aired a protest, Donald Trump tweeted his support just a day after issuing measured guidelines about the cautious path states should take before reopening. The experts say Virginia is in no position to do what these people are asking.
You know, New York City obviously was the epicenter for a while. Virginia, we're obviously looking at a surge here, and we're definitely very concerned. I think just letting things go at a random, we will lose control of this very fast. A lot of effort has been put in, a lot of good measures in terms of lockdown, and I think we need to be very mindful how we go about opening those doors again.
Like so much in America, coronavirus is now a partisan issue, with more Democrats than Republicans feeling extremely concerned about it. But this virus does not discriminate. With well over 40,000 deaths and numbers still rising, these people are going to have to wait. Amanda Walker, Sky News, Richmond, Virginia.
Family. And it was very interesting. When I read that, when I saw it, it was very interesting that they are really, really, really wanting this lockdown to come to an end. Um, Very interesting. The interesting part is you see a country divided, and it's getting worse. And it's not just civil unrest, but it's a divide. The U.S. is dividing. Um, and we know this is part of, the Most High God's will. It is His will. Um, but it's just it's something to see in our generation. What I will say this to you, family, and I know y'all not gonna get in it. It goes not only just to mine that look like me, but my family also that doesn't look like me. Stay out of it. One, it's going to become. I think this protesting will become dangerous. You know, you're gonna see you already got heated, upset. You know, they cannot go to work right now. Some people are losing um, a lot. You know, the unemployment, the number of unemployed individuals in the I think is it in the U.S. alone? U.S. alone is 26 million people. One, it has passed the number of people unemployed back during 2008, but it's gotten worse. You know, it's worse, and we are at depression. We are almost at a depression. We're very close to a depression. Um, yeah, our fight is spiritual, but we have to be just prayed up and be ready for what's to come. Because again, you see that a lot of people are upset because they can't work. Like I said, people are losing a lot of things. You know, you can't feed your kids. You can't get necessary monies to pay your bills, regardless of the fact that you are getting help from the government. It's still not good enough. $1,200. I saw the $1,200, and people like, you got to be grateful for what you get. But when you look at the cost of living, $1,200 will possibly just pay somebody's rent. And then some of these landlords are not even paying attention or not even they're not upholding their end, saying that, you know, we're going to put rent on hold because we're in the middle of a crisis. No, some are still expecting rent. So when you give someone $1,200, you're going to spend $300 on groceries. Most car notes range from, excuse me, 500 up to $1,000, depending on the type of cars you have. Then, even though these car companies are willing to um these car companies are willing to put these car payments on hold and put them on the back end, how much interest is there accruing while it's on the back end? They're saying that they're putting a hold on interest, but some of these interest rates are being put on hold for a certain period of time. So you're supposed to catch up on your car note. Then at the end of that, yeah, 1,200 doesn't hold the same. But even on the back, you know, even on the back end, when you finish paying the car off, you're gonna have balloon payments, because it's not going to be just one payment being put on the back end. They're saying this is going to last 6 months to a year. So you got 12 payments possibly that are going to be on the back end that you cannot pay. And these banks are not going to keep this going for too long. These banks going to eventually want their money. And yep, 26 million unemployed today. Let's see, prepare yourself for a complete, oh yeah, prepare yourself for a complete shutdown. So eventually these banks are going to want their money. These mortgage companies, these banks that are mortgaging, that is financing these houses or your house, their houses. I'm not gonna say us, but their houses are gonna want their payments. So that's when I think we're gonna start seeing civil unrest, when the banks just say enough is enough. We got to have our money, and we ultimately know why Trump is pushing this, end date for this lockdown. When is this going to end? Because of one, his corporate buddies, they losing money. Two, man, it ain't even no two. It's about the fact of his corporate buddies are losing money. So because he's ending this lockdown, he's giving them some hope to say, if our president say we need to end it, we're going to end it. So literally what he's doing is the citizens of whatever state is going against their governor because their president isn't backing the government, his governors that are making the final decisions. So it's like it's just total discord, unrest. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's going to be interesting to see, because right now, again, we haven't seen civil unrest until these people cannot, when these banks again start saying we want our money. Figure it out, or you're going to lose your house, or you're going to lose your car, and people are going to lose it. And and the interesting thing, and I'm not trying to separate one from the other, but one thing I do know about most people in the Black community, we've been pretty much the way we live, we have been living in survival mode for so long that we don't know how to come out of survival mode. So when we're put in situations like this, we instantly go into survival mode. and we'll have a plan in our head to say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna take this money and do this, this, and this. But even with that, there's so much that we can do to maintain or sustain. But like I said, it's interesting to see how people are acting right now. I mean, this is not going to be the end. We're going to see more protests. We're going to see more people in the middle of the street protesting against the government. And then, not to mention, let's look at this protest, look at this part of the protest. How many people in there got corona? How many people have COVID-19 in the midst of this? Y'all coming together and protesting, and by the end of the week, y'all gonna be sick. This is why I think this is population control. So, family, we ain't going after one because the police again look for us like we for target. They look at us as target practice. Then also we don't want to catch the virus, so we good. We just gonna like the man did. We're gonna be standing in the window looking at them. But it's just like this American dream, and now it's turned into a nightmare. So people are now mentally they can't handle it. You know, they're not gonna, and even with the stock market, and they're not really telling you all that the economy is tanking. There is, it's pretty much nothing left, especially now. I know I just saw something. Somebody's lost. William Allen, I don't know what happened, but sorry for your loss. What did you? Oh, oh wow, William Allen, we are definitely praying for you, sir, and your family. Just lost a son. We're gonna keep you lifted. God bless, sir. God bless. That just broke my heart. Everybody keep William Allen in your prayers. Man, this is all the Chinese rounding up. You gotta love my brothers tell you. They be giving me articles and I be looking at the phone like, oh, that ain't no my but I'm actually talk about the Chinese rounding up everybody for another show, but they are. But back to the subject. Man, William Allen, God bless you, sir. Oh, we're gonna be praying for you. But wow. But but again, we're dealing with man, we're dealing with a lot, you know. But I would ask that we be obedient and we hear the most high, we make sure that we're following the most high God, because again, this is going to be an interesting time, a very, very interesting time. Um just make sure we remain prayed up, and especially, oh man, that just broke my heart, William. Oh God, that just, I have a child of my own, so that's, man, my heart goes out to you. um we just got to keep our families in our prayers. We got to keep our families in our prayers, um and ensure that we follow, like I said, the laws, and do what we're supposed to do. But again, and be very careful, because again, another thing that I'm concerned about that I saw, um when we see that many flags up in the air and that many people coming together like that at a protest, yeah, yeah, I think everybody know what I'm talking about. um all those guns and gun laws and gun rights, when they get mad, who do they usually go find to take their anger out on? But I think they got a whole new generation of black folks. I don't think you can run up in our neighborhoods and do what you want to do. It ain't gonna work for you. But yeah, I was looking at it like this almost looked like, I ain't gonna say it, family. Y'all know what I'm thinking. Yeah, y'all know what I'm thinking. But I just wanted to get out here, and I just wanted to check on everyone, and just see how everybody's doing, kind of let them see the news report, um, and just make sure that everybody stays tuned to what's going on. with the whole thing of the corona. But back to Berean, yeah, I want y'all also to stay tuned to what's going on with Berean right now. Berean is doing I'm switching subjects now, but just want to make sure the family knew what was going on also with Berean TV. If you don't know, just make sure you go out to his page and see the meeting of the brothers today, and just stay tuned because he's going to have some more sessions with different individuals in the community, within our community and within the Christian community, to get us to come together and build. So it was a righteous meeting. So let's just, like I said, keep everybody prayed up, keep everybody in prayer. Keep William Allen in your prayers and his family. Make sure you all pray for him. Let his say his name tonight, and ask God to just give him him and his family strength through this. And I'm going to. I'm looking at these comments. Yeah. This is the same country who dropped bombs on black. Yep, in Philly, LA, and in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But yeah. So family, stay prayed up. Stay just ask the God to cover. Ask the Most High God to cover your family, cover you. And I will talk to you all this week. But I just wanted to kind of check on everybody and just see how everyone's doing. And love you all and have a good evening.